Well, hello everyone. We want to say thank you for coming and joining us today. With Tennessee Highway Patrol, what we want to stress to your viewers is as the weather is coming into Middle Tennessee and really across the state in general, we want you to exercise extreme caution when you approach water that could be nearing the edge of the roadway or water that could have crossed over the roadway, and just really be mindful that to turn around. Do not try to cross the water. Do not try to drive through the water. Don't walk or wade through the water. And do not underestimate the power of that current. It does not take much water to cause your vehicle to rise and flood and be swept away. If you do see water, we stress that you please turn around. If you need assistance while driving, if the roadways do flood with the wet weather that's coming in, please remember star 847. That's star THP. It's a free phone call for any cellular provider, and that will get you to the nearest regional Tennessee Highway Patrol dispatch center. A trooper will be immediately dispatched to you. Remember, if you are involved in a life-threatening situation, dial 911 immediately. And again, we cannot stress enough, do not cross the water. Do not try to drive across the roadway that's flooded. Simply turn around and don't drown. That's the message that we're really trying to drive home today.
Will there be additional troopers out on the road?
We do have troopers that are scheduled to be out. We do have overlapping shifts to where we do have maximum coverage available to anticipate if the weather does turn significantly worse. And we do have strike teams across the state that we can call troopers in at a moment's notice to be redeployed to another area that can also assist in aiding the troopers that are assigned there or aiding the public as well.
Based on the flooding that we saw a couple of weeks ago, are there any areas that you all plan to really kind of focus on this week as that rain comes in?
Really, anywhere where there's a low lining area where the bridges are low in low elevations and so forth, we want to make sure that we do have troopers monitoring the roads, making sure that there's no roads that are flooded. Your rural areas where it tends to be less lit at night, where people may be driving and don't see the water that's over the roadway until the last moment. We do want to make sure troopers are patrolling and make sure that the roadways are safe. Inside your metropolitan areas, it's obviously there's a lot more light and more officer presence inside a concentrated area. So we want to really stress that in your rural areas, be mindful, drive slow, and just be alert to what's going on around you.
The strike teams, are they troopers that are just out there to... Can you talk about the strike teams a little bit?
Yes, the strike teams are specially trained troopers. We have them in each of our 8 districts. They have additional equipment. They have some have Tahoes, a little bit higher profile vehicle, and the main vehicle for the Tennessee Highway Patrol is a Ford Explorer. It's a higher profile vehicle, period. So it does have a little bit more ground clearance, so it can go in areas where our traditional patrol cars would not. But the strike team troopers, they respond at a moment's notice. They're on call 24 hours a day. They do have additional training and additional equipment to aid in any type of situation, whether it be a man-made or a natural type of event.
I imagine you really want folks to also be taking it easy as far as speed goes, just because I know the TDOT crew's been out clearing out the drains, trying to do the best they can, but with the amount of water, we're talking some serious ponding, and speed doesn't mix with that.
Correct. We really do. That's a very good point that you make. We really do want to stress to you about slowing your vehicle down, because many people just simply do not take the best care of their vehicles as far as keeping their tire maintenance up to date. If you have a low tread pattern on your tire, if your tires wore out and should have been replaced some time ago, that's an increased chance for you to hydroplane. So we want to lower your speeds down, drive slower, maintain a safe speed. Keep your lights turned on. Keep your windshield wipers on. If your headlights are on, your wipers are, if your wipers are turned on, your headlights are required to be on as well. So they work in conjunction. They work best so you can see and other people can see you. But drive slow. And if it's raining and if we're receiving a lot of rain and roadways are starting to flood in certain areas, if you don't have to get out on the roadway, don't get out. We work extremely well with our partners at TDOT. They are a wonderful sister agency for us. Their friendship is unmeasurable. Their partnership is unmeasurable, and we really do value what they're doing. Their crews are going to be out working extremely hard. I don't want to take too much from what they're going to be doing, but they're going to be working hard to keep the roadways clear as well, make sure the drains are cleared out so that the water can flow away from the roadway as it's designed to do. But we stress that if you don't have to be out, simply stay home, stay off the roadways. And if you do need help, star 847, an emergency, dial 911.
Before you go, will you say your name and position, please?
Yes, Bill Miller, Lieutenant with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. That's BILLMILLER. Thank you guys for coming.
Let's start off and get your name.
Greg Orderman,
Spell it for us.
GRGWOERDEMAN.
And your position?
I am the District Operations Supervisor here in Davidson County.
You guys have been pretty busy here trying to get this stuff ready for
Very
whatever's
much.
coming.
Very much. We actually started cleaning drains last week. Hopefully we'll have those finished up today. Last week we started with our more of our trouble areas, and then this week was kind of a broad overview, just going and checking.
What are some of the big things that you guys find, the trouble spots or the things that really can clog drains pretty quickly?
Any kind of debris, litter's probably the biggest culprit. Something as small as a garbage bag will be a nightmare for motorists. A lot of times that's all there is, something small.
With the rain that we had a couple of weeks ago, the ground already super soggy. Any worries or concerns you all have coming into now another wave of rain? What, about 4 or 5 days we have of rain?
It is a concern. More than likely, we'll have a lot more stormwater runoff. The issues will probably compound, I guess. If you had some flooding 2 weeks ago, it'll probably start a little bit quicker this time. And additionally, with the saturated soil, trees falling are actually another concern. So our guys they carry chainsaws and pole saws and what have you, and they're prepared to do that and take care of those issues as well.
Was there anything learned or gained from the last round that could be applied this time around?
Oh, a little bit. We had a few areas where we really haven't had problems before. We do now, and so we did check those first, and additionally, and also we made sure we have more signs prepared. We did have to close one road, so now all the trucks have signs, high water or road closed, and they're prepared to do that as well.
You know, are there any major thoroughfares that you guys are really kind of be mindful of? I know there's the kind of split, the 24-40 split downtown. That one floods a lot. Murfreesboro Pike is something I'm sure you guys. But what is kind of the main focal point right now for you guys?
Interstates are our priority. That's where we see the most traffic volume, most people. Really, the area you're talking about, we did actually. That was the first one we went to last week. Try to help it get cleaned up. Again, though, it's unexpected. You never know. You can have it cleaned Friday. We could have had it cleaned today, and one piece of debris or an accident in that area. It could be anything. It could clog that drain up, and we'll be out there again.
Well, heck, the heavy rain can really move stuff around too, and push it. What may have been further on up the road, it ends up moving right to where that drain is. Right.
There are times where the drain's actually not clogged. It's just been overcome with a large amount of rainfall, and it's likely it could happen. If something like that does happen, all we can do is wait. If an outfall is near a creek or another low-lying area, if that creek is right there and it backs up, there's nowhere for that water to go.
That rain is supposed to move through this afternoon going into the overnight hours. It's one thing to clear the debris, but when the darkness sets in, I know Lieutenant Miller spoke to that a little bit. Talk to us about how scary that can be. I know we hear turn around, don't drown, but I mean just the fact that when you mix the darkness with the flood that quickly moves, worries, concerns there.
Don't try to be a hero. Like Lieutenant Miller said, if you see high water, don't try it. It's really not worth it. Even if you see a clogged drain, you think you can do it, don't. There was a video last week of some of our employees that were actually unclogging a drain in waist deep water, and something that a lot of folks don't understand is there's a very strong current. So once they unclog that drain, it actually will suck you near it, and if you're not steady on your feet, you could get pulled under. So we don't try anything. We actually have crews here at night. We have a night shift here in Davidson County, and they'll be out and about, and we have an on-call crew also if they need to help.
What safety equipment do you have?
Oh, well, I'm wearing some of it. So we have plenty of PPE. We have waders for the guys so they don't get too awful wet, and multiple different types of shovels and bars. The old-fashioned stuff works pretty well as far as unclogging drains. But when we do go out in pairs just in case something is to happen. A lot of flashing lights, barricades, just in case we do have to close the road down for folks.
Do you feel that, there's so much construction all the time, do you all have issues kind of construction debris clogging things? Is that...
Not as much as you would think. We do have some, but contractors in those areas are responsible for those locations. If we need to assist, we can.
You kind of mentioned it, but it's kind of dangerous on your workers to be out there. And I did see that video where it was pretty deep.
Yep.
And then being in the dark, I mean, you might know where the drain is, you might not, or it's not an easy job.
No, it's not. It's most of the guys and gals have been here long enough to where they know the trouble areas, and they know. And some of the drains are marked. We try to keep actually signs posted if there are in areas where if it does get flooded, they're going to be hard to find. Additionally, our vehicles do have lights, external lights, so they can light the area up, and we have portable light plans if something does get bad enough to where we need to bring those out.
Speaking of signs, when you have signs and barricades up, people need to take this seriously. This isn't anything to mess around with, and don't go around.
Yeah, please, if you see signs up for high water, just don't try it. Please don't. It's very serious. We're not putting those up just for show. Like, I mean, they're to alert you of a dangerous condition.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
That's it. All right. I appreciate it.